Arizona, a place of wonder and possibility. We came for the beauty, the sun, the geography, the lifestyle. We grew fast. Barely 200,000 at statehood in 1912. More than 6 million by the dawn of the 21st century. This offered great opportunity and great challenge. A chance for our young state to make the most of its assets, to create something special and lasting. In 2006, 3 CEO groups and other state leaders came together to cultivate an environment for innovation and discovery. Science Foundation Arizona was launched to strategically invest in the technologies of the future, in bioscience, information and communications, engineering, solar and other renewables, aerospace and defense. We committed to bringing together our universities and industry to spur game-changing research and development, to drive advances in education, new patents, new companies, new products. Strategic investments that would strengthen and diversify our economy, widen our state's pool of high-value, high-paying jobs, build the quality of our workforce, and improve the quality of life for all of us. We assembled a board that knows what success looks like. People like the former leader of the world's largest chip maker, the former head of the National Science Foundation, pioneers in biomedicine and computing, renowned executives that built dynamic international organizations. And we stay involved, managing what we fund and tracking outcomes to ensure substantial return on investment. In 5 years, our investments have yielded more than $270 million in industry matches and non-state funding. That's $4.40 for every $1 invested. In education, we have worked to expand opportunity for Arizona's kids, to raise student achievement and fill the talent pipeline, ensuring that our kids can compete in the increasingly knowledge-based global economy and stay in the state they call home. Our education initiatives have impacted 314,000 students, more than 8,000 teachers, and 263 graduate research fellows. Those are the numbers, but they only begin to tell the story. We invested to create the Lowell Institute for Mining Resources, reinvigorated the University of Arizona's mining program, and advanced this critical industry in Arizona, one of the world's largest repositories of copper ore. We invested in the work of a renowned astronomer at the University of Arizona's Stewart Observatory Mirror Lab. Roger Angel was resetting his sights from the stars to the Earth by concentrating the sun's rays up to 1,000 times onto solar cells, converting it into low-cost electricity that could power our state and the nation. We invested with the CPATH Institute. This included a unique collaboration between drug makers and regulatory agencies to accelerate the pace that new drugs come to market. In 2010 alone, it attracted an industry match of more than triple our investment and ensured that CPATH would stay in Arizona and benefit our state. These are just a few highlights. The start of our long-term effort to make Arizona the perfect climate for discovery and a magnet for the best and brightest. And that requires creating an environment that inspires our kids to pursue and succeed in the fields of this 21st century.
And it was thanks to Science Foundation Arizona that actually made this work. The relationship between what was becoming Heliae and Arizona State University would not have happened. So at ASU they started with ponds, which is the 50-year-old method of growing algae. And then we started thinking about how do you grow it cleaner, higher quality, faster.
Well, I think the Heliae Science Foundation partnership is an example of what the future is going to be about.
We've now made over 100 products that you could actually sell.
It's how do you take great ideas out of a great university and then find a way to connect it to the private sector and make it a successful company.
We're the only algae refinery that we know of in the world that's capable of delivering our seed, growing the algae all the way up, and delivering a fuel-grade product that could go in the tank.
This is an example of what Science Foundation Arizona was tasked with doing.
If you want to compete in this world and you want to be relevant, you need to be able to deliver algae at lower cost than anybody else, and that's what drives these designs.
How do you transform an economy? How do you make a 21st century model from a very successful 20th century model? You invest wisely and strategically.
It starts with founders with a strategic vision, and the Salim family and the Mars family both have that vision. We can grow 4 times what's grown in all of these units at 7x less cost capital expense and 10x less operating expense. And then we have one more expansion to do here on site, and once that's complete, it'll end up being between a $50 and $70 million a year revenue business.